One for the money, yes sir, two for the show, three for the phone, Polonius, smoke my saxophones in the throat. I go for broke, do not go broke. So choke on all these quotes, ho. Smoke whatever you smoke, use a joke, a Facebook post. Slow to get it, so I get bad like Wild and Briar. Fuel to the fire, the funk squad stay down like flat tires. Looking at Maya as we inspire, yo get badness. Rap music's in a state of sadness, so relish and be glad it's the comeback for the first time since the first rhyme. I've been the most to get bad, Jack Carter. I'm opponent for the host like Ad and Vert. Get bad or get hurt. I killed it like a plaid man skirt. Turn up.
Too bad, you mad, so sad, and I'm glad, man, cause we some bad motherfuckers, man.
Greetings, and welcome to another edition of Seamless Style, powered by Politics and Polaroids. I'm your host, Mr. Parker. All right, so I think we're on episode 166. Episode 166, I'm going to focus on a getaway, all right, vacation mode. As I stated to you earlier in season 4, my job's busiest time of the year is mid-October to early December. So my intent was to either have a getaway, have a vacation, small, not a week or 2 weeks, not one of those huge vacations, not an overseas vacation, but just a getaway to reboot, recalibrate, either before or after the busy time of year for the job. Well, I did not take one before, so I have already started planning one for after. Now, unlike the majority of normal human beings, when I take a vacation, it absolutely does not have to be a warm weather vacation. I actually prefer not to do that. I just do not like the heat. I don't. So with that said, sometime between December 8th and December 31st, I'm going to go away for about 3-4 days and I'm going to hit the slopes. Now, not that I would not entertain at some point actually learning how to and participating in skiing, but I'm going basically for the ambiance, the weather, the traditions, and a couple of great photo opportunities. But I'm definitely going to hit a slope. Now, whether I stay and hit somewhere in the beautiful mountains of North Carolina, or if I do what I actually prefer, which is to head out to Colorado, or maybe even Wyoming, or something to that effect, that's a definite strong possibility. All right. So what I want to do today with today's episode is show you some of the pieces that will be going with me, some of the ensembles that will be going with me when on this ski-cation. All right. When it comes to skiing, there are certain things that you wear for the actual skiing purposes, but events in relation to actually being at the slopes or being at a resort, a ski resort, those are totally different ensembles. And there are some things that are just tradition, Nordic, Fair Isle, snowflake, things of that nature, right? So nothing out of the ordinary, but just ensembles with a Parker twist on Ralph Lauren traditional ski resort ensembles. Definitely a Parker twist because I'm a puffer coat, a goose coat, a ski coat. I may not ever own one again. It's just they're just not attractive to me. Now, do they serve a purpose? Absolutely, absolutely, because the way they're insulated, for the purposes of keeping you warm, they are absolutely perfection. But they just don't look good to me. And I'd rather look good, layer, style, and as a result, still be just as warm and cozy as everybody else. But I look a lot better. Just my thoughts. Don't shoot the messenger. All right, don't shoot the messenger. And when I say photo ops, I mean things like old school ski shoes, snowshoes. That's right. I own a pair. These came from a purge at my former store. They were, at one point, they were on the wall, obviously, probably in the ski section at some point in time during the display. But they were being purged out of the closet, the Ralph Lauren closet, and I took it upon myself to grab those among various other pieces. So those will definitely be traveling with me for the purposes of display and purposes of pictures. That's right. That is absolutely correct. All right. So 2 rigs plus the ensemble I'm wearing gives you 3 looks for this ski-cation. All right. Broke out a pair of hiking boots. I still have not gotten the other 2 pair that I want from that collection that came back out last year, and they are back out again this year. But this particular pair, the oatmeal cream based hiking boot, you see the shoestrings, just beautiful pair of nicely insulated, sturdy hiking boots. I did a pair of thick wool socks in the oatmeal. Cords, slim fit cord, small whale, college gray. All right, gave them a nice giant double RL style cuff so that boot can flex properly. As you scroll up, I have on the newest bear sweater that's online. Has Alonzo on the slopes, looking so revenant. All right, he's killing it. He's got a couple of what are these dogs called, man? I don't forgot. I put it on the screen, but he's holding a couple of dogs, snow type dogs. There's a Rob Roy Tartan pattern on this sweater, along with a winter inspired Nordic pattern, snowflake pattern at the top. And then I put on top of this the double RL wool flannel blazer. All right, Rob Roy Tartan pattern, throat latch, heavy sports coat, heavy blazer here. It is double RL. This was an extra large, but the price was so good, I said, you know what, if it needs any tailoring, it's worth it. So I went ahead and copped it. If anything, I might get the sleeves taken down just a little bit. All right. But other than that, it's a great blazer. It fits pretty well. It's single vented, 3 button. I think I did mention that it has the throat latch. So, great piece. The shirt, a spring gray gingham shirt, sports shirt. Great shirt. I've had it in my collection for 2 years, and I just popped the tags off of it. It was just sitting in the closets, different closets. Polo Blue Label Tam in the gray or black, whatever you want to call it, herringbone pattern. And I had on a pair of Purple Label keyhole glasses in the red. So that is my ensemble. Now, fragrance of the ensemble, I went with Safari. And any of the 3 Supremes would have worked. There are several fragrances that could have worked for this ski-cation, but I went with Safari because when it comes to snowstorms, blizzards, just a lot of snow outside, you don't typically get aromas other than food aromas. You know, you're not going to get, obviously you don't get fresh flowers, or you don't get pine as far as trees or anything like that. You don't get those type of aromas. Your air, if it's a blizzard, then your air is just crazy. And if it's nothing falling out the sky, but there's snow all over the place, then the air is typically, for the most part, still. So the only aromas you get is that hot cocoa or food cooking. So I wanted to go with an aroma, a fragrance that was fairly strong. So I went with Safari. All right. I think it's perfect for a ski-cation. All right. It will work for all three ensembles. There is no bag of the ensemble for this particular episode. If I had to choose, maybe if I had a rucksack that was robber retardant or some of that effect, that would be perfect. All right. Anyway, let's get into this episode, man. Parker's Ski-cation. All right. 3-4 day ski-cation. Probably won't even hit one slope. Y'all ready? Me too. Now let's go. Now, our first ensemble for me is a night ensemble. And it's a night ensemble because of the sweater that's in this particular ensemble. All right. Between the sweater, the pants, the trousers, it's an evening ensemble. All right. It's more of a dinner by the fireplace ensemble. It's not really dressy. It's somewhat dressy, but it's still more of an evening ensemble. It's more of an evening get up for the ski resort. All right. So whether it's you've actually left the hotel and you're in town, or if it's a cabin type of vacation spot and you're just sitting around the fire, maybe with a couple of friends or a significant other, drinking cocoa, you just finished eating, whatever the case may be, it's an evening type ensemble. All right. Again, you won't see any ski jackets, puffer coats, goose down coats. You won't see anything like that in my arsenal or in this particular vlog. So just keep that in mind. If you decide, hey, I want to do a ski-cation too, you can still use those pieces. Those pieces just aren't for Mr. Parker. All right. But I digest. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at this evening get up, so you can see the different pieces working together, man, to just scream ski-cation. All right. We can start at the bottom. All right. Nice, clean pair of boots. All right. Dressy, dress casual, something to that effect, or just a chucker boot. All right. Just a chucker boot. So, from a price point, if you are walking in some type of snow, through some type of snow during this evening get up, maybe you go outside, whatever the case may be, you're not gonna spaz out as much if you get a little bit of snow on your chucker boots. All right. I know a chucker boot is not an outdoor winter boot, but it works for this particular get up. Okay. So nice pair of chucker boots, leather, nice, simple, thick pair of socks. All right. Just to keep them feet warm. And then we went with another pair of cords. All right. Red corduroy, perfect holiday colors, just holiday vibes in these cords. All right. Small, almost medium well, simple Rugby Ralph Lauren cords. Always a go-to for that time, for this time of year or that time of year upcoming. All right. Now, as you scroll up, you see we have an Oxford shirt, plaid, underneath an oatmeal based snowflake Nordic style sweater. All right. Simple with the designs, yet the color pattern of the snowflake and the design on it just works perfect on that oatmeal based sweater. All right. It just screams holiday. It screams cozy. It screams comfort. All right. Hand knit. You have your green, your holiday green and your holiday red right there in those colors. Just beautiful, man. Threw on a full Norfolk jacket. All right. I think y'all might remember this piece from last year. Full Norfolk, belted on the shoulders, belted around the waist. Full Norfolk vibes here. Corduroy, olive green, brown leather lapel at the top of the lapel, man. Just for a great rustic chic look with this full Norfolk jacket. To finish it off, we went with the Ralph Lauren Harris Tweed collab Trapper Driver for, again, that added look of warmth and coziness. So just imagine sitting around the fireplace, just being cozy, being intimate, sipping on cocoa. Because yes, we do drink coffee, but when when cocoa is the official drink of a ski-cation. It really is. A great cup of cocoa with some marshmallows in it, making some s'mores, all that good stuff. This ensemble is perfect for that type of vibe. This last rig is definitely a daytime look. It's more of a daytime look, and there's one particular reason that you'll see once we do the full body why this is a daytime look for me. This is a daytime ensemble for me, and it's because of the footwear. All right, this look is to be around the cabin or the resort, whatever the scenario is, whether it's a hotel, whether it's a log cabin, whether it's a freaking igloo. This is a look that says, I'm not leaving, I'm not headed to the slopes, I'm not doing any of that. I may barely come off the porch, but I'm gonna get some dope photos. I'm gonna get me some dope photos today. All right, I'm gonna look great eating this country breakfast, farm to table food that was prepared especially for us. I'm gonna look great sitting outside on the porch or standing outside leaning up against something, smoking a pipe or smoking a cigar. This is photos, this is chilling, this is relaxing. This is not pumping it through the snow. All right, this is not that look for that. So this is a look for the daytime, because this is definitely going to be one of the looks for the gram, one of the looks for threads. It's going to be one of those. All right, now let's start at the bottom. Simple pair of boots, clean, nice, simple. We ain't getting these dirty, we ain't getting these tore up. No, we're not doing that. Nice pair of boots, clean and simple. All right, you see the socks, nice pair of Argyle socks, just to bring everything together as far as the color palette. All right, probably not going to even see the socks once we dressed, unless I get a photo sitting down. Probably not going to see the socks. All right, scroll up. These heavy twill pants. All right, nice weight to these pants, beautiful colors. So, and the color of these pants here, the Rugby Royal, works perfectly with this hand knit heavy turtleneck with these beautiful Nordic patterns on the front. Man, look at that. Look at that. That Ralph red is popping. That sun yellow is perfect where it's located. Then you got the Kelly green and Rugby Royal patterns on this black heavy turtleneck. I'm talking about this hand knit turtleneck is heavy. It is thick, very thick. All right. And to finish the look off, we threw on another full Norfolk jacket. All right. This corduroy Norfolk jacket is a wide wale. All right. Wide wale Norfolk corduroy jacket, Western style pockets at the top, belted on either side, and a true detachable belt going all the way around. All right, this coat, this Norfolk jacket, this coat has a nice weight to it. All right, so when you're talking about maybe a pair of long johns, right, top and bottom, this heavy hand knit turtleneck, and this Norfolk, this full Norfolk, finish the look off with a Scully and I'm perfectly okay. I'm perfect with the weather. I could even have a scarf, but it probably ain't gonna get much use, man, because this turtleneck is so thick and so heavy and so warm and so cozy. Probably won't even need it. All right. Again, this look perfect for taking pictures outdoors. Perfect for having a hearty farm to table breakfast. Perfect for just enjoying the day around the log cabin, around the resort, not doing too much. Perfect for pictures. And that's another episode in the books. Ski-cation. Gotta reboot. Gotta regenerate. Gotta recalibrate. What's better than being out there in nature, enjoying one of the more beautiful times of year. Early winter. So what y'all think? Which ensemble did you like the best? And what do you think about cold weather vacations? Is that something that you do as a Ralph Lauren guy or gal? Is that something that you do or like to do or look forward to doing? Or is it the typical, when I go on vacation, I want to pack as little as possible. I want it to be warm weathers and pina coladas and sandy beaches and blue waters. All of that is great. Don't get me wrong. I'm not opposed to it. Just if you held my feet to the fire and said, listen, you can have one vacation for the rest of your life. One vacation. What would it be? For me, it would probably be a 2-week vacation touring the UK, but I don't want it to be hot. I don't want it to be the warm weather time of year for London or Paris or Spain or Scotland or Ireland. I don't want it to be warm in Prague when I go. If I was to go for 2 weeks and tour the UK, I don't want it to be warm. It doesn't necessarily have to be the coldest time of the year, but I want to be able to wear some clothes. You know, I want to be able to experience inclement weather. That's just my preference. Call me crazy. I've been called worse. Anyway, get in the comment section. Let me know what you think. I have gotten quite a few submissions for the Rustic Chic assignment. And I must say, y'all are getting the assignment. I'm very pleased so far with what I've seen. Choosing a finalist, the 2 finalists, very difficult, but it's going to be done, and it's going to be done on time. But continue to send your submissions either through the IGDM or through the email. The information should be on the screen. And just keep in mind, all pieces must be Ralph Lauren, save the footwear. Footwear can be any brand you want. But just make sure the look is rustic chic. That is the assignment. I will pick 2 finalists, and then the world will pick the winner. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all know what the winning submission will receive. The winning submission will receive 30% off on RalphLauren.com, courtesy of moi. All right. You'll receive 30% off of whatever you order. There is a limit. I'm probably going to make the limit maybe $1,500, but there's a limit to what you can spend. One-time order, you'll receive 30% off. And I think I'm going to probably throw a gift card in there as well. I don't know what the amount of the gift card is going to be. I'm sure I'll be generous. But I am probably going to throw a gift card in there as well, which you could also use on your order if need be. All right. So hopefully that's added motivation to complete the assignment and maybe be picked as a finalist. And then hopefully you'll be voted to win the entire assignment. All right. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and tell a friend. Because we here, but we not here. Because technically, in my brain, I'm on a ski-cation. Artists paint pictures, haters paint narratives, as always. So don't be no hater. Y'all have a good one.